Hey everybody, it's Joe again. I'm recording to you today because the internet gods have struck. And let me do the disclaimer, I do not believe in internet gods. But every morning before my workout, I'm committed to writing in notes from the transformational battlefield. And I really had something that was heartfelt and to me was very powerful. And I hit save and it disappeared. So it wasn't there and boy, how can I recreate that? And I'm going through that mental nightmare and it's time for me to go to the gym. I just came back from a great pull workout and just wanted to, just thought I'd talk to you this morning. And by the way, someone just created the Law of Attraction group, and this is the Law of Attraction motion. I was reading in a blog yesterday, and on that blog, someone said, you know what, I was on the internet, and I wrote my first blog and it disappeared. And that just planted the little seed that said in me, oh boy, I haven't had that happen in a long time. I hope it doesn't happen soon. And it happened right away. So make sure that you're protecting your thinking. Your thoughts are things, and the only thing that you focus on is what you want. Okay, enough of the rant. Okay, this is on the international website. Team International, International versus USA, and calling out Dusty. Dusty has a great question in there, and this was my response this morning. What do you want to achieve in life, your passion, and what has stopped you or slowed you from reaching that goal? And I started with what were my passions. And my passions, you know, I love my kids. I love my wife, and I love facilitating group workshops. I love coaching people. I love it when the light bulb comes on and all of a sudden possibilities come out of nowhere. Yeah, I love to ski. However, you start losing this weight and the wind just blows right through you. So I need to learn how to ski in Cancun. You know, I've learned to love weightlifting. I learned to love stretching myself. My real passions are money and psychology. And those are my passions. But what do I want to achieve in life? I think this goes quite a bit deeper. On my website, I talk about I want to make an impact on people in which after our experience together, they're operating on an entirely different level. It's like the book that you read, and you're a different person when you pick up that book than when that book is done. And, you know, I think the core of this issue here is in my conversation with Bill Phillips. Bill, you correct me on this because you remember this stuff. We're walking in Chautauqua Peak and we're talking about what really kept you going when you wanted to quit. And we're only a week, 2 weeks into this program, but there are people out there who want to quit right now. And you know what? It is so much bigger than me. It started out that I was in a seminar in December of 2007. And this was a company called Peak Potentials, and Bill Phillips was the first speaker on the podium. And I just sat in that chair and I go, oh, this is going to be great. They screwed up. Bill should have been the final speaker. But I love that company. I started going to that company's seminars 6 months prior to that. And I remember thinking and being in the right place at the right time and really believing in myself in a way that I'd never believed before. But the reason why I got the results that I did was it grew to be bigger than me. It grew to be, I am someone who is here to make a difference. It grew to be that my wife deserves someone in her life who is empowered and focused and loving and caring. And I wasn't filling the bill. It became bigger than me. It became that my children deserved a father who felt great about himself. And I only feel good about myself when I'm out there contributing, making a difference. And all of a sudden, this just grew to, holy smokes, Joe, it's been 8 years. 8 years went by like that since I have really had a success in my life. So I started digging in. And my bigger purpose, as I saw it, was I was pursuing becoming a trainer with peak potentials. I was pursuing becoming a trainer with a company that attracts people like Bill Phillips to come and speak at their events. I remember picking up Harv's book. If you're out there, Harv, my wife got it to me for my birthday in April, and the first 3 pages, his book, Secrets of the Millionaire Mind, the first 3 pages I read, I was like, this book is written different than any other financial book that I've ever read. And I got online, and I believe within 10 minutes I had booked a seminar called the Millionaire Mind Intensive in Seattle. I live in Denver. He wasn't coming back to Denver for 6 months, and I couldn't wait that long. And I remember being in that audience and seeing the change and the transformation that was happening in that audience and saying, I want to be a part of this. This is my goal. I am going to be a part of this company. The impact that they're making is outstanding. It's phenomenal. And I started going to more of their seminars. And what I set as a goal is, if I can complete and win and get a powerful result in Bill Phillips' contest, this is going to elevate me and separate me from the competition. And that became the driving force. It was so much bigger than me. When I wanted to quit, I wasn't quitting on Joe. I was quitting on my family. I was quitting on all the people that if I can get out of my own way and make an impact to, that was what I was quitting on. And here it is, right? What has stopped you or slowed you from reaching that goal? What I wrote this morning was, I have a tendency to shrink. I shrink. I can be a smartass sometimes. I shrink like the male anatomy at the polar bear plunge on New Year's Day. Marty, you've been there, right? And a couple of months ago, I blew the interview with Peak Potentials. The person on the other end said, Joe, let me tell you who you're up against. There's a trainer, someone who worked for Tony Robbins. He's been on the stage. He makes a difference. He's powerful. He has several $1 million in real estate holdings. Don't have real estate holdings, guys. And I shrunk. And I didn't tell him, you know what? There has never been, and there will never be, a test that can measure the heart of a man or woman. And I got a heart of a champion. And I'll be back. So you guys, set your goals. Why are you doing this thing? It's bigger than you. There's people out there who are relying on you. There are people out there who need you to shine through, and need you to be everything that you are. And there you have it. You guys, this is exciting. Go out there, do what you're supposed to do today, honor your self-promises. People are counting on you, and it's bigger than you. It's bigger than the weights you're pushing. It's you feeling so good about yourself that you reach down and you pull up other people. Thanks, guys.